Welcome back to another edition of the Miles High Club Picks. We are picking Week 16. It's going to be a great slate this weekend. We got some Saturday football. I'm in Baltimore, so the Patriots are coming to Baltimore. So you see me in Lot H, come find me. I'll be there having a blast with my boys. But before we get into it, we got to pay the bills. Game Face Grooming. If you haven't heard of it, please go down and get yourself some wipes. GameFaceGrooming.com. Your boy got a promo code, so comment below. I'll send it to you. Why not? But let's get into it. The Rams versus Seattle. Thursday Night Football. It's going to be a good one. I think Devontae Adams not going to be playing, though. So my decision, because I think the Seattle's defense is really good, and they already lost to the Rams, and I just don't think they're going to get swept by the Rams. So I'm taking Seattle here. Sam Darnold, you better show up because I'm picking you. So don't hurt me, brother. And then we got the Philadelphia Eagles going into Washington. Saturday football at 5 o'clock. I don't see how this could be a good game. The Washington Commanders, I don't know what happened. I mean, obviously Jaden Daniels going to be out for the year, but you guys didn't look that great with Jaden Daniels either. So it's I don't know what happened this year. I mean, I didn't pick you guys to get anywhere this year personally. Not against you, Owen, my cousin. But I got the Philadelphia Eagles winning here, and it's probably not going to be that good. Not good of a game. And then we got the Green Bay Packers going into Chicago. So I did say I did think the Rams are going to sweep the Seattle Seahawks, but I do think the Green Bay Packers are going to sweep the Chicago Bears. I do not believe in them. I don't know what it is. I just don't believe in them. Caleb Williams is They looked okay. I mean, they looked okay last week, but you're playing the Browns, so I don't really have faith in you guys. So I got the Green Bay Packers getting the W here, and they just lost to the Broncos, so they need a W. Because sometimes you come to play the Broncos, you think you're gonna win, and you're like, oh shoot, this team's actually pretty good at football. We are. So Green Bay Packers getting the Chicago Bears, beat the Chicago Bears. We got the Buffalo Bills going into Cleveland. There's not much to say about this game. I love you, Shador. You're a good guy. I hope you have a great career ahead of you. But you're not beating Josh Allen. Josh Allen is on one right now. Some people say he's a dark horse to win the MVP. If Matthew Stafford and Drake May stop playing, it's going to be tough for him. I think Matthew Stafford's going to win it. But I got Josh Allen and the boys beating the Cleveland Browns. And then we got the Chargers going into Dallas. I like Dallas here. I think Dallas is going to be playing for nothing really because they lost a couple games in a row now, and the Eagles won, so I think they have a shot still but I don't think it's a actually reasonable shot for them to make it. So I got the Dallas Cowboys beating the Chargers, and that's just going to be great for the Broncos because the Broncos will clinch up the AFC West with a win against the Jaguars and the loss for the Chargers. So that'd be super awesome. So Dallas show up for me. Dak Prescott's going to have a day. That's what I'm feeling. And we got the Kansas City Chiefs with no Patty Mahomes against the Titans. Cam Ward and the boys. I was already thinking that this was going to be the game that's going to make the Chiefs not be in it. So I thought I was always going to pick the Titans to beat the Chiefs. I mean, my brother's a Titans fan, and we talked about it over Thanksgiving. For some reason, we just don't believe in the Chiefs against the Titans right now. I don't know why. It's a hot take, I know. So I am taking the Titans to beat the Kansas City Chiefs, and I think it's going to be even easier now because they hired Gardner Minshew. He's probably going to ball out. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I think it's going to be a fun one to watch. Actually, I'm excited for this one. I really. Because also, Tennessee Titans winning here really helped my future bets that I made over the summer. So, I'm really pulling for you guys. So, let's get the W here. We got the New York Jets going into New Orleans. Is Tyler Shuck and the boys good? Are they? I don't know. They're getting W's out here that I don't expect. So, I'm picking them again because the Jets. Nothing against you, Brandon. You're my boy, though. I don't believe in you guys, and you guys want a top pick anyways, and Saints they're kind of balling a little bit. So I got the Saints beating the Jets here. We got Minnesota going into New York. I can't really put a pin on what Minnesota is. They beat teams this year that like you don't think they should beat, and then they lost to teams you don't think they should lose to. And it's like, what J.J. McCarthy we're going to get this week? It's tough. And like, I do believe that the Minnesota Vikings will win, but I will not be surprised if the Giants beat them. Like, I think the Vikings should win, but the Giants are a decent team. Tyron Tracy had a little day last week. You know what I mean? Wando, was it Robinson? He's playing okay. He's not too bad. I think the Giants just are 1 to 2 years away from being good at football. I think if they can find a right coach, I think they're gonna be decent. So I got the Vikings beating the Giants. Tampa Bay going into Carolina. I think this is gonna be for the lead of the division. I don't stray away from Baker Mayfield. I think this guy is great. I got Baker Mayfield winning our division again, so I don't see them losing to the Carolina Panthers. So I got the Bake Show beating Carolina, and it's in Carolina too. So Carolina's not that great at home this year. So like, I got Tampa Bay getting the W. I got Tampa Bay getting that W, and then we got Cincinnati going into Miami. No Tua Tagovailoa. Quinn Ewers. I don't hate it for the Miami Dolphins, but I also don't love it. Like, you paid this guy $250-something million. I mean, you probably can trade. I mean, you know, someone like the Saints might want him because Tyler Shuck. I like it, but yeah, you know, maybe the Cardinals take Tua. You know, like, you know, they got this whole thing with Kyler. Maybe a swap with the quarterbacks, huh? Maybe. I don't hate it, but I got the Bengals beating the Dolphins here, and I think it's going to be a relatively good game. I think T. Higgins will be back, so I like Joe Burrow and the boys. And we got Jacksonville going into Denver. Actually, I'm gonna hold that off. I'll come back to that. We got Atlanta going into Arizona. Atlanta, they disappoint me every year. I just think they should be much better with the talent that they have. I don't know if Drake London's coming back or not. I don't know what his status is. But Kyle Pitts is cooking, my boy. He is out there eating like Jesus Christ. He's in contract here. He said, "Hey, I'm one of them ones. I just didn't want to be in Atlanta." 3 touchdowns, huh? 165 yards. What a day. Some of you fantasy people in playoffs, you lost to the guy with the Kyle Pitts, and that sucks. I'm sorry for you guys, but he had a day. But I'm taking the Cardinals, actually. I'm taking the Cardinals to beat the Falcons here. So everyone's be like, oh, shoot, what the heck happened? But yeah, that's what's going to happen this weekend. The Cardinals will beat the Falcons. For some reason, the Falcons just don't know how to win consistently. So I got the Cardinals beating the Falcons. And we got the Pittsburgh Steelers going into Detroit. Pittsburgh playing good, but I've been saying it for weeks now that week 18, Pittsburgh versus Baltimore is going to decide a division, and they need to lose here for it to make sense. So I got the Detroit Lions beating the Steelers, and maybe the Ravens beat Patriots, but I don't know. But I got the Pittsburgh Steelers I got the Detroit Lions beating the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I think Jahmyr Gibbs is going to have a day. He's had a terrible week last week. I really need your fantasy football playoffs. Get me into the championship. So let's go off, King. Let's go off, my boy. So I got Jahmyr Gibbs and the boys beating the Pittsburgh Steelers. We got Las Vegas going into Houston. This game is going to get ugly, and I'm not even going to talk about it. I could see this game being another 31-0. Just like they just lost last week. Like, there's going to be another shutout. And I feel bad for Max Crosby. I mean, Nick Wright, you're an idiot. But I feel bad for Max Crosby, man. He's like, Cleveland's not even that bad. Like, the Raiders really suck. And Kenny Pickett's not your answer. I promise you that. So I got the Houston Texans getting the W here. We got the Patriots coming into Baltimore. Got the Patriots coming into Baltimore. Lot H, come find me. Your boy's going to be there. We're doing Fireball. We're doing Miller Lattes. We're doing it all. We're having a good time. Sunday Night Football. I got the Ravens winning. I think the Patriots have beat up a bunch of tomato cans this year. And I think the Baltimore Ravens are tomato can adjacent, if that makes sense. But because they're not playing their best this year, but I really think the Baltimore Ravens will get the W here, and that's going to help us lock up the number 1 seed. You know what I'm saying? So I like that a lot. And then we got the San Francisco 49ers going into Indianapolis with their boy Phillip Rivers. Phillip Rivers could have got your first W back. Oh, I feel so bad because I had the Seahawks winning, but I was really rooting for Phillip Rivers to get in the W here. But like, so money wise, I was happy. But like, for football fandom wise, I really wanted Phillip Rivers to get the first W there. But I don't think you're going to get first W against San Francisco. So I got San Francisco beating the Colts. Nothing against you, brother, but it's just going to get ugly. It's not going to be great. And then last but certainly not least, the Jacksonville Jaguars going into Denver. This game, we could win this game, lock up the number 1 seed, and like just chill for the next 2 weeks against the Chiefs and the Chargers. I mean, Christmas Day against the Chiefs supposed to be this big game. Now the Chiefs are out, Patrick Mahomes out. We don't care anymore. So let's get this W. Let's lock up this number 1 seed and basically just chill for the next basically next month of not caring about football. And I'll see you in the divisional round against whoever. We're beating the Jaguars. It's going to be an easy dub. It's the Miles High Club, so we leave it out with a Miller Latte. It's been nice working with you, boys and girls. I'll see you next week. Go Broncos.